A cochlear implant is a small, complex electrical device that can help to provide a sense of sound to a person who is profoundly deaf or severely hard of hearing. A cochlear implant has four different or one, two, three, five different parts. It has a microphone, which picks up sound from the environment to allow the person to be able to hear what's coming into from the sound from the outside. A speech processor, which selects and arranges sound picked up by the microphone from the environment and from whoever's like talking or anything. The transmitter, and the receiver stimulator it processes signals from the speech processor and converts them into electric pulses that which get sent through a little device that is hooked into the inner ear onto the electrode array, which is a group of electrodes that that collects the impulses from the stimulator and sends them to different regions of the auditory nerve. Uh, well, how people feel about the cochlear implant is most deaf people feel like they're getting pulled away from the deaf culture because of the cochlear implant, but audiologists will tell you like it's a pro because you're able to build off of some of the sound that you're able to hear for the deaf people and be able to hear most of the sound and pick up stuff. But for like some people, they'd say it was the pros on it would be that they'd be able to restore most of the communication that they're able and the sound that they can hear, and that it will help for like to broaden the range of jobs that deaf people can have and like not have a certain job set that they have to do. The cons to it is most people say like when they get the cochlear implant they forget the deaf culture, and some of them don't learn ASL or haven't been taught it, and once they get the cochlear implant they forget it, and so most of it, the deaf culture, they don't like it due to that. And but the cochlear implant does not restore all of a person's hearing, only partial of what they've lost, but they're still profound deaf. My opinion on the cochlear implant is I'd say to get it because it broadened the range of anything a deaf person could do. So jobs, school, etc. At home, out somewhere. But to still remember the deaf culture and not to like not learn the ASL or forget about all the deaf culture that the family members have gone through and all that. I feel that way just because it broadened the range just for most deaf people and give them more opportunities for stuff, and instead of lowering what they can do and